Hi, faithful caregiver. This is my second activities video that I've done, and I am so excited to share these things with you. You are going to love some of these ideas. The first one is finger painting. I know it sounds messy, but it's a lot of fun for them, and it's something that they can do and enjoy, and you can just sit them at a table. If you will go on Amazon and order like a big roll of craft paper like this. Now, of course, my mom's been in heaven for over 10 years, but I keep a roll of craft paper like this and I use it for a lot of things, but finger painting is a perfect thing to use this for. You can just cut off a foot of it, put it down in front of them, order them some non-toxic finger paints, and let them just go to town, especially if they love color and they've always been like a creative type person. That's a really cool thing for you to do with them. Okay, the second thing is birdhouses. My mom loved to watch birds, so getting a birdhouse and putting it where your dementia loved one can see the birds coming, especially this time of year. I'm videoing this during the springtime. When birds are building nests, that would be a fun thing for you to do with your dementia loved one. And then the third thing goes right along with that, bird feeders. Mom loved watching the birds on the bird feeder. So what I did was I got a bird feeder, and then I got one of those shepherd's hooks that you can get that goes in the ground, and it was probably like a 6-foot tall one. And I put that bird feeder right outside Mom's bedroom window so that when she was in the bed and couldn't get out of the bed, she could just look out the window at the birds. And in fact, the picture that's over my shoulder all the time is when Mom was sitting in the bed and I had come in the room and she had turned around. Well, I had gotten her to turn around and smile at me, but then she turned back around to where the birds were on the bird feeder, and she was pointing with her little finger because she wanted me to see the pretty yellow finches out there too. So a bird feeder is a lot of fun for them. And what I would do if they are still mobile and you can get them up and get them going is I would take them to like a Lowe's or a Home Depot, one of those hardware stores, and let them pick out the bird feeder and help you get the bird seed, and just make it an activity that you do one day, because any activity you can get them up and doing, it's going to help them hopefully sleep better at night. And I know all of y'all want your loved ones to sleep at night. That does seem to be an issue. So anyway, bird feeders and bird houses, that's going to be fun for y'all to do together. Okay, the fourth thing is Legos. I loved playing with Legos with my children and then with my grandchildren. So I went looking in the Lego container that I had of everything, and I used Legos for my mom. And I used the big Duplo ones. Some of your loved ones want to put things in their mouths, so I'd be really careful about giving them the regular size Legos because they've got those teeny tiny pieces. But this size Lego was fine for Mom. And Mom didn't build things like this is the leftover something that my grandchildren were building, and I just haven't had the heart yet to take the wheels off, because they just built it any old way, of course. But it didn't matter to me. It was a masterpiece. But these are what I would put in front of my mom, and I'd put them on her Jerry chair. I had gotten a Jerry chair so that she wouldn't have to be in the bed all the time, and they have like a big tray on them. I would put these Legos in that tray, and Mom would just kind of push them around. Mom never played with Legos, but she would push them around and enjoyed them because they had some color to them. So do not dismiss the fact that Legos are still going to be very important in your loved one's life, especially if they used to do them with their grandchildren. And just in case my children are looking at this video decades down the road and y'all are taking care of me, I want some Legos, please. Just go get some Legos and Mama will be happy. Okay, so that was the fourth thing. Okay, the fifth thing. This lady wanted her husband to feel like he was of value. So what she did was she got a pile of paper napkins and she let him just make triangles out of them. You know how you just take them and you fold them side to side. That's what he did all day, and she would pay him a little bit of money at the end of the day, and it made him feel like he was valuable. So I thought that was a really neat, innovative idea. Just a pile of inexpensive paper napkins and let your loved one just go to town doing that. And the sixth thing is Dementia Magazines. Now, you can get these off of Amazon, and I am an Amazon affiliate, so anything that you go through on my links, I will receive a small commission. But the Dementia Magazines don't use the term dementia, but they are just magazines that are large print. They have them like in different decades, like the 1930s, 1940s, 1950s. They have some that are just of birds and different animals, but everything's in big print. And I saw one photo where a caregiver had given her mom one of these magazines, and she said she just sits for hours just flipping through those magazine pages because their eyes change so much. Sometimes when they're early into dementia, now you can have them on a computer or on a tablet and looking at things, but I will tell you their eyesight changes a lot. So having something in big print that they can hold on to is going to be really helpful for them. So think about checking into getting those for your dementia loved one. Then the 7th thing, I know I said this in the other activities video, but it's such a neat idea. I don't want to leave it out in any of these activities videos because my generation appreciates an electric typewriter. That is just a lot of fun for us because, number one, that's what we used was electric typewriters. I remember in college using an electric typewriter. So don't forget to get an electric typewriter. Put that on your list of things that you want to get them. Okay, the 8th thing is karaoke day. Find music that your dementia loved one enjoys. Remember that they enjoy, because if it's music that they don't like that you like, it's not going to do anything but frustrate their spirits. So get some music that they like, sing with them, dance with them, just have a fun karaoke day. You can just do it for an hour. Make it on a specific day, like maybe Wednesday is karaoke day, and you can build that into your routine. And that's going to be a bonding time that you have with each other also. Okay, the 9th thing is board games. Depending on the stage of dementia they are in, of course, if they enjoy playing board games like Monopoly or Scrabble, like we grew up playing Scrabble all the time. Probably the last 20 to 30 years of my mom and dad's life together, they played Scrabble almost every day. So anything like that that they enjoy playing, go bring it out of the closet, dust it off, and enjoy that game together again. And you know, I'm sitting here thinking, I saw a lady who made a matching memory game out of family photos. And what she did was she went and printed off 5x7 photos of different family members, like 2 of grandma, 2 of grandpa, 2 of the children, just photos like that. And she put them like on a cardstock, so it would be a pretty big photo, and she would turn those all over, and her dementia loved one would try to match those. And I thought that was a really cool idea. So that's a sidebar thing I wasn't planning on throwing in there, but it just came to mind. So there it is. Okay, the 10th thing. I saw a lady who made Tuesday the Tuesday tea day for her and her mom. And I thought that was great because I grew up on hot tea with cream and sugar in it. In fact, I went to the China Hutch and made myself a cup of tea because I have not done that in forever. Oh my goodness, that brings back a rush of emotions and memories, to be honest with you, because we just did that together and we enjoyed it so much. So just think about adding that to your calendar. Have a Tuesday tea day, and you don't have to put hot tea in it. You can put Coke in it if you want to, just whatever you want to put in it. But that would be something fun and neat that y'all could do together. Okay, the 11th thing, if you could just get a calendar, and I just had this one, somebody sent it to me free in some mail, and for example, have a calendar that just has on activities. So we were talking about Tuesday tea. On Tuesdays, just put Tuesday tea. Maybe on Wednesday, put walking day. Something that they can look at and see specifically that they're going to do, and it will help you keep your mind organized too. Just a little activities calendar. So I hope that is helpful to you, and I know that you can do this. I know you have some hard days, but I know that you can do this. God bless you. Thank you for taking care of your dementia loved one, and I will see you the next time. Bye.